Hi, it's Carol, and I'm back with another video about another Louis Vuitton bag. And this time I'm going to talk about the Favorite MM. Now, this bag is a fairly new bag in the Louis Vuitton lineup. I think it's only been around for about a year, maybe a little less. And if you're lurking around on the Louis Vuitton website, like I often do, it is under the category of clutches. Now, this bag was originally released only in the monogram print, monogram canvas, in a PM size, which is a little bit smaller than this, and the MM size. This is the MM size. And I'll give you the dimensions. The MM size measures 11 inches long. I'll refer to this as the length. It's 11 inches long, and it is 6.7 inches high and 1.6 inches wide. By contrast, the PM size is only 9.4 inches across, so it is a good inch and a half shorter, and it is only 5.5 high versus 6.7 inches high. Now, the PM size is almost the same dimensions as another very popular Louis Vuitton clutch, which is the Eva Clutch. And the Eva Clutch measures 9.5 inches, so it is an inch and a half shorter in length than the Favorite MM, but pretty bang on to the size of the PM. And it is only 5.1 inches high, whereas this one is 6.7. The PM size is 5.5, so the Favorite PM is still a little bit, about a half an inch more in height than the Eva Clutch, but they are both the same width this way. So when you're thinking about, you know, how much can I put in either one of these clutches, there really isn't one that's larger than the other. Now, the one thing that is often compared when people talk about these two different bags is the fact that the Eva Clutch has a zipper close, and the Favorite PM and MM only has a flap with a magnetic closure. And a lot of people, especially on the purse forum, there's a lot of talk about it, are concerned about the security of this bag, because with just a flap and a magnet closure, it's thought that the bag will open very easily and your contents will come out. Whereas the Eva Clutch, you've got that zipper, you can pretty much stuff as much in it as you want and then close that zip. Well, I am just going to talk about some of the features of this bag, not go into a whole lot of detail. It's not a really detailed review because there are a lot of detailed reviews out there already, but I'm going to talk about number one, the reason why I chose the Favorite versus the Eva Clutch, and secondly, just talk about how you can actually pack some items in this clutch so that it pretty much overcomes that issue with security. I'll also show you that once you have items in this bag, that you can pretty much turn it upside down and the flap won't open. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, right now I'm only showing it. It's got a lovely chain, so you can carry this as an evening clutch, something that looks a little bit dressier, but it does come with a long crossbody type strap. It has the little clasp at one end. I don't know if you can see that little clasp, and it has a loop that fits over the brass ring on the other side of the bag. Now, this is a non-adjustable strap, but it is shorter than the strap on the Eva Clutch. I was originally looking at the Eva Clutch, but when I carried it crossbody, it still would fall way too low for me. It was quite low on my hip. I'm only 5'2", so it was a little bit too long. So I dismissed the Eva Clutch. And then when my sales associate pointed out this bag to me, I thought it was quite lovely, and I decided to choose this one. Now, the other difference between this bag and the Eva Clutch is that the Eva Clutch has a zipper top. It has no pockets on the inside. Now, this bag does. It's got actually this monogram canvas. It actually has a beautiful, almost a cranberry textile lining on this, and it does have a little slip pocket in there. I'll show you what you can fit in there. Unfortunately, what you can't fit in there is an iPhone 5. I don't even think you can fit an iPhone 5 without the case. I carry mine with a relatively thin case on it, and I can't fit my phone in there. But I will show you what you can. Now, let's just take a look at how we can put some items in this clutch, and I'll show you what will fit. So let's see what we can fit in here. Now, it is more than large enough to accommodate a full-size zippy wallet. So I can put that in there, but as you can see, if I do, it's not going to leave a whole lot more room to put anything else in there. So what I would tend to do when I carry this bag is I will downsize to a smaller wallet. I have a zippy coin purse, or I can show you something else that you can do that also adds to the security of the items that you carry in your bag. So what you can do is you can actually take some items, and if you have something like a mini pochette or even a small wristlet like this Coach wristlet, something that has like a little loop that will undo, you can put some credit cards in here, you can put some cash. If I don't carry too much other lipstick, mirror, whatever, I can even put my iPhone in here. So zip all of that up. You can put that inside the bag, and what's neat about this, because of the chains, the detachable chains, you can actually loop this onto one of the small D-rings on the side of the Favorite MM. So now you have your little pochette in there with some of your key items that you'd like to carry with you. But if for whatever reason you pull this out, you drop it, you drop the bag slides off your car seat because you had to make a sudden stop, it's not going very far because it's chained actually to your bag. Now, one of the other items that, as I mentioned, will fit very nicely into this little slip pocket is if you carry something like the little clays. Now, this clay, again, if you wanted to, you could put some credit cards, your ID in here, your driver's license, and it slides very nicely right into that little slip pocket in there. Now, in addition, if you wanted to, you could take the little keychain attachment and attach it onto the side ring of your mini pochette. Then everything is looped together. Nothing will fall out completely from your bag if your bag happens to open and is upended. And with these items in here, if I chose not to put my iPhone in the mini pochette, it fits very nicely. In fact, it'll fit right side by side. I hope you can see that. Very comfortably in there, with actually a lot of room to spare. I carry a second set of eyeglasses with a much smaller case, and they can actually slide right there in the corner. And if I wanted to carry my keys with me, I carry my keys on this lovely little groom keychain. Some ladies use this as a bag charm, but I actually do use this as a keychain. And the great feature of this is it also has one of these little clasps on it. So again, I can take this, clasp it onto the side, tuck those keys in the end. Now I'm closing this flap, and you can see that with all of these items in this bag, the bag does not look overstuffed. The flap closes perfectly on the front and stays closed. It doesn't stick out from the bag, so that you know that the magnet is adhering, and the side of the bag doesn't look like it is distended, out of shape, or anything like that. So it is full. In fact, it has quite a bit of weight to it because of the items I have, but I'm carrying all of my essentials. I have my phone, I have my keys, my reading glasses, and any of the items that I want to carry in that mini pochette, including you know, some makeup items. So now I will show you that with the bag full, if I turn it this way, that magnetic clasp is not opening. The flap is not opening on this bag. And you saw this bag has quite a few items in it. And it's heavy, but that magnetic clasp is not opening. So I hope that puts some of your fears to rest with respect to the flap and the magnetic closure. The reason I chose the Eva, or rather the Favorite MM over the Eva, a couple of things. The Favorite is larger, so you can fit, I think, quite a bit more in this bag. The Eva Clutch had the super long crossbody strap that was too long for me. Now, I do want to show you a couple of things, and this is courtesy of, once again, a shout out to Queen Katz, who comes up with all these great ideas for using the different straps on your bag. So if you happen to have different straps for other Louis Vuitton bags that you happen to have, I'll show you how you can change up the look of this one. Now, this bag has a small ring on either side of it. The Eva Clutch, because of the zipper extends past one end of the bag, so when you have a strap on it, it actually looks a little asymmetric. So you've got the clasp on one side of the Eva actually up here, and the clasp on the other side of the Eva is actually connected right to the bag. So, but let me show you how you can change the look of this bag. Now I have a strap that came with my Palermo MM, and it's the vachetta leather, and it is a I'll just show you this. It is an adjustable strap. So with it on I've got it right now on the longest setting. So if I use this on my bag, it'll make for a very nice drop on a shoulder bag. Let's say you wanted this to just sit right at your hip. It looks lovely, actually. And my bags, I've used them a bit. So the vachetta on this Palermo strap is the exact same color as the little bit of vachetta that is on the Favorite MM. Now, you can change this up completely again by purchasing. There is a strap, a monogram canvas strap that I just purchased because I wanted actually a longer adjustable strap to go with my Palermo. And this is what it looks like. It is also very versatile. It has the the small shoulder protector there. It has the 2 clips on either end. There, and it is adjustable. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 adjustments. The bonus of this strap is that if you purchase it to go with any of your monogram bags that have detachable straps, it has such a small amount of vachetta on it that even if your other bags are have a darker patina, this isn't going to look extraordinarily out of place because there isn't very much on it, and I'm actually working to darken this up. So let me show you what this looks like with this strap on it. It just really changes up the look of the bag. Makes it, I think, a little bit dressier than the all leather strap, which I think has a tendency to look a bit casual. So there it is with the monogram strap on it. And this strap, I find I can make it just that little bit longer than the strap that came with the Favorite, but not so long as it hangs as long on my hip, down on my hip, as the Eva strap. It's beginning to sound like Goldilocks, you know. One's a little bit too long, one's just a little bit too short, but this one is just right. So this is another option if you happen to have this strap, or if you think you might like the look of the Favorite in monogram with a monogram strap. Now this bag has now been released in the Damier Ebene, but it's just in the PM size right now, and I don't believe it's been released in this larger MM size in the Damier, but to be honest, I haven't checked the Louis Vuitton site in probably a week, so as far as I know, MM is just in monogram. But hope you found that interesting. Hope you found that the demonstration of how the magnetic flap does stay closed even when you are putting a number of items in it, plus some ideas for how you can secure your items inside the bag, make you feel a little bit more comfortable about purchasing this bag. It's a great bag. I find it's a great size. I've carried this bag actually to a theme park with no issues, and I did actually put my iPhone and some items in a mini pochette and just clipped it to the inside. Had no qualms about doing that, or about being concerned about losing any of the items in my bag. So it's beautiful, it's lovely as a clutch, and hope you enjoyed that. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them below. Thank you.